Listo. Eso. What's up, Mike? Everything playing video? Oh, yeah.
Make sure you get your screens printed with my boy Johnny.
There you go, man. There you go, man. Good day to you and how you be, everybody. Yana goes to here. Welcome to Taino Inc. Coming from last night's primetime Jets game. Oh man, what a game! What a game, man! It was a very weird game, man. But right now I'm here in the shop. I gotta clean some screens up, set the next job up, show you how to clean them up and all that. And I got a class tomorrow and Wednesday, so I just gotta make sure I mop and clean up. But right now, let's talk about the Jets game. Whenever you're gonna clean a screen, use all the same squeegee to get all the ink out. You see? All the ink out, just get it out. Then come and remove the screens. And later, after you take them outside, then you remove the tapes and all that. But right now, let's just remove these screens here. I got that screen here. I already removed the ink from this one. Oh, this one was a good job. And here it is. I did the M&M right here. And this job came out real nice. This came out real nice from MIP. Is most influential people from African descent. So that one was a mess up because I used the laser lights and I kind of set it up wrong, but it's still good. Those are two screens. Then I come remove all the screens. I already remove all the ink. Like I say, use the squeegee to remove all the ink. And then get the screens out. We're gonna come. And then we're gonna place them here. Once I take out the tape, then I come and take it to the dip tank, wash them off. But what a game yesterday. I was so pumped up. I just really wanted to see Zach Wilson after all the talk, even Twitter by Joe Namath. They told me he has to go. When people bashing you and talking bad at you, we confuse it by hate. It's not hate, it's just letting you know that you're not doing something right. So I knew that Zach Wilson in this game was gonna really step up, because that's how we step up. When somebody tells you, your prints don't look good, you know, it's kind of crooked, it's not evenly, what's gonna happen? You're gonna step up. You're gonna step up, and that's what it does, man. So first thing you wanna do is grab all the spatulas, clean them up, make sure you put them in the right place. Then comes the white, just make sure, get all the ink out, most of it. T-shirts that you use for samples or they get messed up, don't throw them out. Use them as your rag to make sure that you clean them right. There it is. And here comes the black. Get all that ink out. Try to clean them here. I try to keep my buckets clean. Very hard to do. Very hard to do. As you see, look all my ink there. You got some good, you got some dirty, but it's gonna happen. So that game was awesome, man. Oh, this is the Marigold from Rapid Cure. If you want to go, everybody asks for gold ink, this one, awesome, man. Pretty good, pretty good. So that game yesterday, man, was incredible. That game, the first half, it looked like it was gonna be a disaster. They were doing whatever they want, the Chiefs, you know, against the Jets. They were already up. I think in the second quarter, they were up 17-0. And everything started to change. Everything started to change in that second quarter. That safety, which, you know, yeah, he grabbed them on the face mask and it looked like it was, you know, not on the touchdown, not there. It was like, I think it was like on the 1 yard line, but the referees made that call. They saw it there, and it went through, and we got 2 points. But from there on, I never, since last year, I really started seeing Zach Wilson. Never seen him play the way he started playing. From there on, it was another player we never seen. What a great game. Once they got that safety, he got the ball back, and that drive was unbelievable. It was an unbelievable drive, man. So now, when you get in your squeegees, me, I usually will take the card, get it all out, you know. I just closed it up without even knowing, but I usually will open it up again. Because right now, you know, I'm doing something for the first time. I want to do printing and talking about football, which that is besides printing, that's the other best thing that I know. Sports, I love football since in the 80s. So I want to talk about football, you know? So here it is. Take your card, take your black ink right here, nice, clean it up. You use a spatula, but sometimes I don't really get everything with the spatula, but with the card, I mostly get all of it. And it's much easier, and it saves me a little bit on my shirt. Then I come, open it up. Always save every bit of your ink, man. Don't throw it out. Don't throw it out. And then comes this magenta, which I just did. See how easy it is? Much easier. Much easier. So yeah, so that second quarter, oh man, Zach Wilson just showed up. Okay, what impressed me most of the game was our defense. Our defense, ink remover, get a little t-shirt, and then start taking out the ink. See that? Get it out. But what impressed me most of the defense was that they shut down Patrick Mahomes. He looked like Zach Wilson. I don't know. And then at the other end, Zach Wilson started looking like Patrick Mahomes. But that was what I love about the Jets is defense. When it comes to football, you can have a good offense like the Chiefs and all that, but hey, if you have a good defense, you could be like one of my other favorite teams. I used to play all Madden on the video game, was the Chicago Bears. So 86 Bears, but they shut Patrick Mahomes out. And then from there on, they had him, I think, like in the 10-yard line, and they made a big stop, and here comes Zach Wilson. Do some nice passes, and that pass with Lazard, oh my God. What a pass from the 30-yard. That was like a 30-yard pass, maybe a little more, but what a pass. What a great pass he did. And then from there on, you know, I like that they're using Gibson, you know, from the Hard Knocks. He was one of my favorite people to watch when they didn't let him go at the beginning of Hard Knocks and they took him. It made me feel so happy. I was so proud of him. I was so happy for him because he really gave it all. He's going to be a real good player, man. So he got an opportunity, and life is having an opportunity. Sometimes we are very good at something, and what happens is that we don't have an opportunity. You know, my lady watches all this singing shows, competition, and there's so many great people that could sing, and they don't even make it, you know? So now I just spray some ink remover on my counter. You see that all my squeegees are already nice and cleaned up. Now I'll take that same rag, just clean up my counter real good. This is the process that I do every time I do 2-3 jobs in one day. Just come over here, clean up, and get started for the next job. Do not leave all this mess and keep going. Maybe 2-3 the most. You should always clean up. It's part of the job, man. You gotta clean up. All these squeegees are nice and clean up. I put this here, bring this here, bring this here. Oh, you see a little red there? Let's just get it all out. Nice, right here. And that's it. But that pass for Azar came in, then he showed Gibson to make a run almost. I think he was stopped at the 5-yard, but then that pass, touchdown, whoo! You cannot beat that. You cannot beat that. So every time that you use your gloves, make sure you put them, get all that ink out. You see all that ink there? With your degreaser, with these gloves, so good black gloves, plastic gloves, all that ink will come out real easy. Bring down the thing. There you go. Now you clean it up. That's it. Keep using them. Do not take them out. Do not use the track. Look, it's nice and clean. Perfect. Oh, look outside. Looks pretty good. This whole week we had a big rainstorm, man. This was all flooded. All this, there was water almost coming inside my door, but it didn't get there. But all this, oh, I haven't seen a rainstorm like that in New York in a long time, man. But beautiful, man. After all that is done, now you got your rags. Now, you got two things to do with this. Either you throw them out, right, the cards, which I have gotten people telling me, oh, it's for the environment, you're gonna throw more. No. What I do is I swipe them up real quick. Then, when it comes to the heat press, I put a little napkin, put it up there. Not a napkin, because the napkin is just gonna burn. But I put my little Teflon and put it on the top, and they'll get dry. And then I could just reuse them again. Or if you decide, you could just throw them out. So whatever you want to do, that's what you want to do, okay? So now the game is 17-12, okay? They had a field goal, and then they scored that touchdown. That was amazing. Let me turn this light here, because I have to, let me turn this, okay, that's all done. Now, my counter's done, my squeegee's all nice and clean. Now I gotta clean these 3 screens up. So I have the wash booth, and here's the dip tank. And I'm just gonna come turn on my light, open it up. There goes the dip tank there. And I'm gonna take these 3 screens, you see this? These 3 screens out of here and put them in there. Usually on a dip tank, shake, because so it could activate, I guess. It works better every time I have done that. Then I just hold the screens there and just leave them there for about a minute or 2. And we're done. Here comes back here. Take your gloves and rinse your gloves. And I'm still using all these gloves with no ink. And look how nice. Perfect. Now, my counter's done, my squeegee's all nice and clean. Now I gotta clean these 3 screens up. So I have the wash booth, and here's the dip tank. And I'm just gonna come turn on my light, open it up. There goes the dip tank there. And I'm gonna take these 3 screens, you see this? These 3 screens out of here and put them in there. Usually on a dip tank, shake, because so it could activate, I guess. It works better every time I have done that. Then I just hold the screens there and just leave them there for about a minute or 2. And we're done. Here comes back here. Take your gloves and rinse your gloves. And I'm still using all these gloves with no ink. And look how nice. Perfect. All right? Everything is nice and clean. Now, 2 minutes right after, I take them out. I'll take all my screens out. Look, nice and clean. Put it in here. The other one, I'll move out of here. And then the third one out of here. See, all the emotion is gone. Well, I have a lot of people who will come and comment and say, why are you just using up? It's gonna use up the dip tank part. It's gonna take it out. I don't wanna scrub, man. I'd rather let them go there as much as I can. When it's over, then I go buy another one. But I'm not gonna be scrubbing. That's the whole point of it. I'll let all the emotion run out, and that's it. Now I'm gonna come and bring it here. I hope you guys could see that it's there, right? And then you start rinsing out. And as you see, I still got tape. I took out the tape just to show you could take out the tape or leave the tape there and automatically, look, it will come out. There goes the tape out of there. Your tape out of there. Tape is gone. That's how lazy I am. So I know I was wrong with the 17, I think 7, no, it was 2012. I think that was yeah, that's what I'm trying to look at. It was 2012. So second half starts, they already had missed the field goal. They could have get caught, they could have get closer. But then we come get the ball, and Zach Wilson made a beautiful drive. Get closer, and you'll be able to push all that out. You see, now I got tape on the other side, on the shirt side. Pull all that tape out. And now I'll turn it around, and now all that tape will come out. Look at this. That's gone. Get closer, finish it up real good. All that tape, once you keep pushing it with a pressure washer, it will come out. And if it don't come out, then all you gotta do is turn it around. Now that you mostly took it out, it's gone. Oh, it was this side, I'm sorry. I forgot that I left it on this side. You see, now it comes out, now it comes out. Now I get all that ink. I get it all out. All that tape is gone. Yes, I'm lazy. Now what I'm using is from Screen Print Direct, the Hyper Haze. Just take it, I grab a little bit of it, put it in my scrub pad, take it, it's already wet, but I'll wet it just a little bit. And then just scrub it. Scrub every screen just to make sure. Turn it around the other way and just keep scrubbing. And all that ink, once you leave it sit there for, I usually leave it for about 5 minutes, and then I'll bring it here, then I'll bring the other one, and I'll do the same thing. I'll just start scrubbing the same one right here. All that. the dehaze first, just to get all the ink out and whatever. You see how everything just went out? Look. Once it sits there for about 5 minutes, it's going to be done. You're not gonna see that. See that? And then the third one, which is the yellow, I'll throw a little bit more just because I have wasted it. See? Wet it. And then start scrubbing. Very quick and easy, man. You don't have to struggle. Once it goes to the dip tank and all that emotion is gone, all you want to do is use the haze to get all the ink out and any ghosts. And then let it sit there. Let it sit there for about 10 minutes. And you're going to see how everything comes off. So now I'm going to lock my dehazer. Forget the dehazer, get a scrubber, leave it there only and rinse it off. I'll use this to rinse my gloves, because I'm gonna come back and clean up. Remember, I gotta try to figure out the camera on my forehead and be able to do this work here. I'll get a nice little rag and get it done. Now I'm just gonna come and start taking the screens that we just dehazed, get the pressure washer. Do not start from the top, going down. The dehaze, you wanna start from the bottom, erasing it all out. And then up and down, make sure you get all of it out. But you see what the dehaze does? Look at that. No ghosts, no nothing. Flip it. And then again. Rinse it up. Once you take your dehaze off, take a little a type of bucket or something like that. Get a little brush from the little when you buy for to sweep the floor that comes with the scoop. Just get rid of that. Use this, and you're gonna use some degreaser. That's what you want to use. A little mesh degreaser. You're gonna take a little bit of it, but with the brush is best, because what you wanna try to do is not use a scrubber on your mesh that you're gonna start loosening your mesh. Look at that. Nice. Flip it. Now it's nice and degreased. Here comes, rinse it out. Rinse it out real nice. Looking good. Nice and clean, no ghosts. Nice and degreased. If you see any little specks, get real close with your pressure washer and get them out. Rinse your frame. Make sure your frame is good. Take it, be done with it. Give it a little push. All the water out. Bring it somewhere where you're gonna bring your fan. Bring your fan up here real quick. And then start letting it dry. Just like that. Then you're gonna do the same thing to the other ones. You're gonna take them, wash them off. Up and down, dry. Turn it around. Same thing. Make sure you get the frame. Easy. Same thing. Grease. Up and down, side to side. Flip it. You do this, you're not gonna have issues with your stencil being, there's some little oil or something. Your screens are gonna be nice and clean. Look at that. Beautiful. Real nice. Turn around. Flip it, turn around. Flip it. Bring your mesh. And then it's over. Get some of that water out of there. Bring it to the fan. There it is. That's what you want to do. All right, now you're going to let these two screens dry. We're going to finish the last one. But let's talk about the ending of the first half, which the Jets were down 20-12. That touchdown that they just got from the tight end Uzama, you gotta keep an eye on that tight end. He's talented. He's a good tight end. So I love him already. Uzama, check him out. So he got a beautiful pass by Wilson to Uzama for a touchdown that made it 20-12. So before the half, the Jets come and miss a field goal, and that's what I left it right there. But let me tell you, second half starting, that was such a good game. Remember that the Chiefs only got 17, I think 20 points by the first half. The second half, all the defense shut them down for only 3 points. That's it. We had so many opportunities in the second half, but I will tell you what happened in the shots in the second half. Let me get rid of this. Make sure you rinse it out real nice, you see? Freeze the frame. Get it all nice and done. Turn it around. Clean it up. Frame. Then see? Look how nice and clean. Keep your screens clean, man. Please. Clean your frames. Make sure there's no ink around your frame, because I do a lot of work for other people that want me to burn the screens, put them in exposure units, set them up, and now look at my thing for exposure. You see all that ink? That's none of my screens. That's people bringing their screen. All this here. All this. I'm gonna get another one of those and just put that always over these people that bring me the screen that it already has all ink, man. So right now, we're getting into the second half. We're gonna wait for those screens to dry up, then prep the emulsion. This is the emulsion that I use. I use the photopolymer, right? You see, photopolymer LED, photopolymer emulsion. And when it comes to your scoop coater, you're gonna have two sides. One is sharp and one is round. Make sure that you use always the sharp side. The round is only for like 80, 60, 40, 20 mesh. The sharp, use it for 110, 156, 230, does not matter, but always keep it on sharp. Two strokes on one side, two strokes on the other, and that's it. So let's finish this game up. Okay, screens are dry. I will advise when you're coating your screens to get a little table like this Then set it up where you're gonna put your screen, lean back so you can be able to do it. You don't have to be bending down. So now we're just gonna open the emulsion. Once you mix the emulsion for the first time, when you first open it, then from there on, just pour the emulsion. Don't fill up your scoop coater all the way, just half. Something like this. See? Half of it, make sure that it's all even up. Now you're gonna come, take your screen, like that. Start from the bottom. Once you see the emulsion right there, touching the screen, lift up a little and one, stop right there. Again. Good. Once you finish, do not reverse it like this. Do not turn it to the other side like this. Just flip it so you could go now against, the other side of the mesh. Same thing. You're gonna look, come, lean back a little, stop. Same thing. Make sure you see the emulsion touching the mesh. Make sure you want to always hear it. Then you're gonna come, take your screen, and then just place it on the rack, facing the inside up and the shirt side facing down, so the emulsion could settle down there. Okay? Then do the rest. So now the end of the half, 2012. Beautiful. We're starting the second half, and then we did a big stop because the Chiefs got the ball first. And here comes now the Jets. Another nice drive by Zach Wilson. Came and passed it to Lazard. Then a nice little pass to the tight end, number 89. But then that touchdown to Lazard was amazing. Oh, what a beautiful pass. But the best play I liked was where I could see Zach Wilson growing was that play. They have to go for a 2-point conversion to tie this game up 2020. And he sees his surrounding, and he knew what to do, and he just started booking to the end zone and dived, crossed that ball over, and there it is, touchdown, 2020. What a nice little drive, perfect. So now we're in the third quarter. Now it's just going back and forth. I got to notice that Kansas City started stepping up the defense, which that was gonna happen. But then the Kansas City scores 3 points. Now it's 23-20. We're playing a good game. It's about maybe 3 minutes left still. We have them in 4th down, and Kansas City, oh my God. Mahomes throws an interception, and the referees want to call a little pass interference where I can't believe that they call that. That's where the game changes, because the referees are part of the game, man. So right there, pass interference, we didn't get the ball. Mahomes just go all the way, runs on the 3rd down, and just stops short from the end zone to let the clock run, and the game is over. 23-20, Kansas City, and that's how the game ended. It was a great game. So now that you already caught all your screens, forgot to put on my gloves, but it's okay. Setting up the camera, took all my gloves. But once you finish, take all that emulsion, put it back in the bucket, make sure you close it. Then real quick, once you finish, do not let your scoop coater stay there drying for a while. Bring it down, spin it up, and there you go. Take a nice little rag and clean all that emulsion, clean the scoop coater really good. Do not leave no emulsion on the edges. What you want to do is make sure that you clean it really good. And then that's it. This is how you, once you do a job, you clean up your screens, clean up the ink, the spatulas, set up your screens, remove the emulsion, the haze, the grease, let it dry, put the emulsion on, then clean up your screw coater, and that's it. That's how you set everything up. So, if you like this video, press that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Be thankful always, be grateful always, and just let God take you on the ride. Peace out. Oh, by the way, I forgot. Make sure, turn off your light. Make sure where you have your screens coated, turn off the light. You could coat them with the light on if you have LED, but while you're letting them dry, make sure they off, and then turn it on with the fan. Let the fan, there's gotta be some airflow, let it all dry. Okay? Later.